guys, welcome back to my channel. I live pretty close to an airport, so you might hear a lot of like airplanes. I'm doing my like facial routine right now, so I decided I would just come outside and do a video and talk about it because it literally is a little pampering process for me. Right now I'm just putting some vitamin E oil on my face. This is really what helps me a lot, especially when I put this on and sit in the sun. So I kind of like cook my face a little bit with this oil. I did used to sell it. A lot of people are still asking me for like refills and stuff, but I really only have like 30 bottles left because the lady who used to give me the oil or make the oil, she was in LA, so I don't have that many bottles left. I don't know if I want to get rid of the 30 bottles because what if I need them? But if you guys are really interested, you know what I'm saying, I'll find a way that you guys can get your own bottles of this oil that I use for my skin. I just wanted to talk to you guys about something that's been really bothering me a lot. I've seen a couple people make videos about it recently. Before it wasn't an issue. I just thought that I would have to deal with it, you know what I mean? Because like no one's talking about it and usually nobody cares because I saw what happened to Monique when she voiced herself about it. Sorry about the airplane. There's gonna be a lot of those. So I'm not gonna apologize again. Just hope you understand. I saw a girl from London actually who posted, I don't know if she's from London, but she has a British accent. So she posted a video pretty much talking about how YouTubers don't make any money. And that is absolutely true. A lot of people don't like to talk about the money that they make from YouTube videos and from like their sponsorships and from their like collaborations. Like people don't like to talk about the monetary value of the things that they're doing because people seem to not want to support you if they know that you're doing better than them or that you're doing well at all. Like they just don't want to be a part of supporting you. Like when it comes to like money, it's like, dang, so because you have 5,000 subscribers or followers, you're getting paid $100. Well, I'm gonna subscribe because I don't think you need to get paid $100 from me. Like, what do I get? Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of a fucked up way of thinking, but a lot of people think this way, and that's the reason why a lot of influencers don't like to talk about the monetary aspect of their YouTube channels. Like, for example, if I was to tell you that I made $200 off of this video, like, some people will take that as I make $200 off of every video I post and start trying to count my pockets. When in reality, that's not what it is. Maybe I make $200 off of this video, and then all the rest of my videos is just basically based off of Google AdSense solely. I'm one of those YouTubers that don't really like to complain or talk about my income because for one, I'm 25 and I'm doing a lot better than a lot of people my age, and that's not to brag or to boast, and it's not from YouTube. Like I said, or like Brainy Lee said, that's the girl's name who's giving me the inspiration for this video. YouTubers don't make any money. Like one of my videos can make $15 tops. And I recently just got out of a network deal that had me stuck for 4 years where the network, TMG, was making 40% off of me. Every video I posted, they took 40%. What were they doing for me, you ask? Nothing. Nothing. They finessed me into signing a contract, and then when my 2 years was up with that contract, I told them I didn't want to be a part of it anymore, and they told me that I had to let them know 3 months in advance before the contract renewed. My contract renewed in February. I would have had to let them know in November that I didn't want to be with them anymore. It's in the paperwork that I signed when I was 20. Like, you know, when I was 20 years old, like, what was I thinking? I didn't know, you know what I mean? So I signed it. I saw the networks doing big things with other YouTubers, and I was like, I want to be a part of that. That never happened for me. I meant to say they were taking a huge percentage of a small amount of money from smaller YouTubers. From a bunch of small YouTubers, pretty much. I don't think they had any big YouTubers. So they were making money for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, they were making my money for the hard work I was putting in, and it was like a downer. Like, what the fuck? I'm making this video, I don't really make any money off of it, and then you're taking 40%. So this is gonna be my 4th year now. So that's 2 years and the 1 year that I couldn't cancel, and then this is going on the 4th year, right? Year number 4, I hit them up in November, like, by the way. No, actually, when he sent me that email, I told him, like, I don't want to renew my contract. He was like, you would have to let me know 3 months in advance. So pretty much in November. In November, I sent an email telling them, I don't want to be a part of your network anymore. I had a reminder set on my phone to let me know because that's how they try to play you. Like, they give you a grace period. And it's like, what the fuck? I let them know I didn't want to be a part of their network anymore. February comes around. They didn't take me out from the network. So at this point, I was irritated. I had emailed them several times before telling them, like, I don't want to be a part of your network anymore. I have a bunch of emails. If you guys want, I can go into depth with it, but I kind of just like try to keep things like that to a minimum because with black YouTubers, with black women in general, it's very easy to get blacklisted or blackballed. I try to keep information like that to a minimum because I'm not trying to like lose all sponsorships, even though I barely get any because I am black, you know? For those of you who might not understand what I mean by I don't get sponsor deals because I'm black, I'm pretty much just saying that When it comes to brands and deals like that, they normally go for the token black woman. It doesn't matter how much she charges. They just rather give all their money to one black lady instead of diversifying with a bunch of different black women. So all the coin goes to Jackie Aina. And for the UK, I want to say it's Patricia Bright, and everybody else is light-skinned or racially ambiguous. I have a bunch of emails of me going back and forth with them. Like, payment's supposed to be on the 1st. They moved it to the, 7th. Then they moved it to the 14th, and then they finally moved it in October. Oh, in December. In December, they moved it from the 14th to the 24th. I was just like, okay, I don't understand what you guys are doing, but it seems fishy. Why would you push a payment that was supposed to be given to us on the 1st all the way to the end of the month? With YouTube, payments come 2 months after your, so say this video that I upload right now, if I make $30 off of this video, I'm not going to get that $30 next month. I'm going to get it the month after that. So what I felt like the network was doing was trying to push the date back so that way when people, because everybody's canceling networks, what do we need networks for? I felt like what they were trying to do is push the date back so when people cancel, or maybe they just pushed it back for me because I told them I was going to cancel. So that when people cancel, the last month check stays with them. I sent them an email and I'm like, I don't know if you think I'm stupid, but all I know is that this check is from 2.5 months ago. So just make sure that you're paying me for 2 months after I cancel you. You know what I mean? Don't try and make it seem like, okay, then we owe you one more check when you're done. No, you owe me 2 more checks. I was wrong. I meant 3 checks because it was already 2 months, and then they pushed the check from coming in on the 1st all the way back to the 24th. So that's an extra month that they would have to owe me. So it'll be 3 months, not 2. This is month number 2, actually. We're going to see if they're going to pay me because the 24th ain't here yet. Green tea, lemon, and honey, those are 3 superfoods. You guys, if you guys don't drink this, I'm trying to get on to drinking it 2 times a day. I drink it once a day already, but I want to drink it 2 or 3 times a day, to be honest with you. Because I sent them a bunch of emails and no one will respond to me anymore. So I just called. I literally Googled their office number and called, and I was like, I'm not getting off the phone until I talk to somebody. Somebody needs to cancel me from, you guys are not going to keep getting money from me. You know what I mean? So at this point, they had already made a month's. At this point, it was a month after the contract had ended, because I finally called them in March. So this is a month after the contract had ended. And so they were just kind of like, damn, we were supposed to cancel this contract and we didn't. And we're making money off of March. So let's just cancel it so there's not a big deal. There's no problem, you know? And I don't have an issue with that. Whatever, as long as I'm done with you guys. I spoke to a lady and she said, I'm going to cancel it by the end of this week, which she did. I appreciate that. She got on her shit. When someone told her to do something, she did it, where there's a lot of situations where that's not the case. She told me that when I disconnected from their network that I would just reconnect through Google. That wasn't the case. I would have to resubmit my channel to the AdSense program in order for my videos to get monetized. Now, I don't know if being with the network is the reason why a lot of my videos were still monetized, even though there was music in it and profanity in it. It didn't take me long to get approved, and the reason why is because I was like, I'm not about to just sit around while people are watching my videos and none of my videos are monetized, like while other people's videos are. Like, no. I requested like an expedited review, like pretty much like her speed it up, because I have videos on this page. And the reason that I typed up was pretty much that I had a network. They canceled me. They told me that when they canceled me, I'll literally just be linked back to Google AdSense, but that wasn't the case. My videos are being posted and I'm not getting paid. After like a week, I want to say, they accepted me, whereas some people take 4 months or more. When I got linked, I had to go through every one of my videos, which was traumatizing because I have a lot of freaking videos. And I had to go through the settings and I had to click monetize, and I clicked monetize on all of them. And for the next 2 or 3 weeks, I would be getting emails telling me that a lot of my videos couldn't be monetized for whatever reason. I don't know if their review policy is much stricter now, and since all the videos had to go through the same review process again, now the older videos that I had are not monetized anymore, whereas they were before because they didn't have to go through that strict process that they have now. That was irritating. We shall overcome, right? There was a time on YouTube where if your channel made at least 200,000 views a month, you would make pretty much on average $1,000 or a little bit above that. First of all, a lot of people can't make 200,000 views in a month. That's kind of hard to do. It might sound like a little bit. No, actually it doesn't sound like a little bit. Bigger YouTubers can make that amount easy off of one video, and they're making $1,000, but that's not the case anymore because AdSense has been cut by 40%, and not only that, their policies are much more strict. So many people are starting YouTube channels now, so it's not really that easy to, you know, just post a video and get views unless you're doing pranks or you're doing some outlandish shit talking about some like women's Viagra prank and all this other type of stuff. Like I've thought about doing stuff like that a few times, like doing videos that would just like get the views, but then I realized like then I'm gonna attract people to my channel that aren't really here for me. They're here for that stupid ass content, and I don't want that. I like that my audience is pretty genuine and my audience knows me and is genuine towards me as well. Like, it's really hard to maintain a YouTube channel and post so many videos and do everything that we're supposed to do as content creators when no one is here for us. I'm talking about Black women. Nobody has our back. It kind of sucks. Like we really don't have a voice. I think the voice is a little bit louder in London and like the British countries, because the women of the African diaspora in those countries, they're connected more than the ones here. We're really segregated out here in the United States because of a lot of stuff. Like, not all, but a lot of Black people think that Africans think that they're better than Black people, and a lot of Africans don't like Black people, or Black people don't like Africans. And then we also have that poverty mindset where it's like, I'm gonna get the top. When I get to the top, I'm gonna act like I don't know anybody except for the people at the top. That happens a lot here in the United States. I feel like in the UK, a lot of people, they help each other. They'll be in each other's videos. They'll pull up to each other's house. You see a lot of the British women, African American. You see a lot of the British Africans or African. I don't know what they call themselves, but a lot of the Black girls in London or in the UK, you see them in each other's videos and you see them promoting one another and stuff like that. We don't have a lot of that over here. I don't know why. Whenever I get information from another Black woman, I always try to put her in my, I always try to shout her out. You know what I mean? Whenever there's a Black woman trying to help me out and I'm trying to help her out, I'm always going to give her her props no matter what. Like, I don't care. Like, you wouldn't have to chase me down to get that type of information out of me, you know? That backstory was to tell you that Google AdSense doesn't pay anymore. Like, they don't pay. That $1,000 for 200,000 views, cut that in half, and that's how much people are getting paid now. So for 200,000 views, someone can make $500. Now, most people don't make 200,000 views in a month. You know what I mean? So how is $500 if they make 200,000 views gonna pay any bills? That's the reason why a lot of people are going back to work. I see it mostly with the Black community, but that could also be because I follow mostly Black people. I do follow white people too, but I don't see the stress in them. They're not stressed by this change. I don't know. I don't know why, but I just feel like they're kind of flourishing from it, and I don't know what that's about. But it could also be because they get all the brand deals. Now, brand deals is one of the ways that YouTubers can be able to do their YouTube videos and not have to work, because YouTube isn't paying us that much, right? I'm really not trying to make this a race thing, but that's exactly what it is. The white YouTubers, for one, they get most of the Google AdSense, and that's just why it's been shortened for the Black people, because most of the Google ads would like to place their videos into videos like the Logan Pauls and all those type of people, like Jenna Marbles and stuff. They would love to put their videos over there, and maybe some of the brown ones like Liza Koshy, but is she really brown? She loves to call herself brown, but girl, are you really brown? I love her though, she's funny. They like to pick and choose where they put their ads and stuff, and not only that, the brands also pick and choose who they give their brands to, who they give their things to, and who they're gonna pay, or how much they're gonna pay in order to get a certain demographic. I've had a couple of brands hit me up recently who pretty much told me that they were not going to pay me for my influence. And I don't want to say who I spoke to, because she's a YouTuber and I don't want to mess up her brand deals, but with the same brand, they wanted to pay me it's really laughable. Compared to her, they wanted to pay me, dang, what is the fraction on this? 0.5%. We have the same amount. I have more subscribers than her. She gets a few more views than me. Maybe like a couple thousand more views than me. She can focus on that. She doesn't have to worry about doing any other work. So for the most part, I have to work as well to pay these bills, you know? She's a full-time YouTuber. She doesn't do anything else but YouTube. That's it. Instagram posts and stuff like that. That's it. Now, I'm not trying to get blackballed like Monique. Monique was trying to tell y'all about it. And a perfect example of the issues that we face is that our community, our community, white people, they're just like, whatever, that has nothing to do with me. I don't have to deal with that. I don't expect them to care about it. But our community, Black people, are the ones who are pushing Monique out. They were like, well, she got a bad attitude. What has she done? Blah, blah, blah. They were like completely missing the point. The point is that a lot of black women are, on average, getting paid fractions. But I'd say fractions of the amount that our white counterparts are making. And they want us to be okay with that. Why can't we have the same lifestyle as them? You know what I mean? Like, how come we're doing the same exact thing? I have a bigger following. She has a little bit more views. That kind of evens it out, you know, right? But I get paid 0.5%. Okay, 0.5%, that means there is 200 0.5s in 100%. You get it? I want you to do the math. So 0.5% of 100%, that means that there's 200 pieces that are missing. Do you get me? As in, this person is making $199. I made $1. This person made $199 more than me. Even if she made way more views than me, that's fine. But why would I make 0.5% of what she makes? Why wouldn't it be like she makes 40% more than me? Why would she make 99.5% more than me? Like, are you understanding what I get, what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you guys understand. Like I said, I don't want to throw the numbers out there or the person's name out there because I don't want to get anybody in their feelings. Fuck it. I'm not going to say the person's name, but I'm going to say the amount. This company wanted to pay me $100 for a video mention, like a video, like just to mention them in a video. And, you know, I like the company, I like their products or whatever, and that's fine. But when you go on Social Blade or Social Blue Book, you can tell that that's not how much Amara should charge for a video. I have been lowballing myself. I didn't know that. Like I said in my most recent vlog, I didn't know that I was lowballing myself, but I have been. With this company, I asked one of my white YouTube friends, like, hey girl, I know you did a video for this company, how much did you charge them? Before I even responded to them. And she was like, oh, I charged them this much. I was like, did they pay you? She told me that they came to her with an offer, like a counter offer, and she took it. And I was like, what was your counter offer? She told me that it was $2,000. So you charged a company $2,000. They sent her 2 of their products. And so I said the same exact thing. They were like, how much did you charge? I told them $2,000. I was just like, fuck it, 2,000. We're around the same, like everything, like, you know what I mean? So 2,000. I didn't even say the amount that she said at first and then let them negotiate. I was just like, I'm gonna say 2,000 because I already know how it is, you know. I was like, I'm gonna say 2,000. They're gonna come at me with a different offer and I'm gonna accept it, you know. I've never charged that amount for a video, but literally this was just based off of my friend. Like, I was like, that's how much you charge for videos, bitch. That's why you always on vacation. They told me no. Well, he didn't tell me no right away. He told me that he was going to get back to me. He was like, let me see if this price works, blah, blah, blah. I feel like it seemed like he was going to say yes. But when he took it to his management or whatever for review, then they were like, let me see the person that you're okay, well, no, we're not going to give her that much. We can give her this much. You know what I mean? He came back to me a couple of days later and he told me that he was going to offer me $100. Asking, so then he came back. Okay, so I just said the whole thing, but I was like saying the name of the company, so I have to say it again. Okay. He pretty much offered me $100 and 2 of the pieces of merchandise, right? And I was just like, I knew it was real because he offered me the same amount of merchandise that he gave the other girl. But I then asked him, like, why is my pay so much lower based, like, compared to other YouTubers? Can you tell me the stats that you used? Can I see? And he pretty much said, yeah, that he would show me. So at this point, I'm super excited because I'm like, okay, he's about to tell me why I'm getting paid so much less. Like, I really want to know because most people, they won't even acknowledge the fact that I asked that because this has happened to me other times. This isn't the first time. I was just like, damn, why the fuck am I being so lowballed? I've actually spoken about it in one of my most recent fashion hauls by a certain company. I accepted. That was before I even asked anybody about how much they were getting paid. I asked one of my black YouTube friends how much she was getting paid for one of their videos, and she told me that she didn't even get paid, that she bought the pieces herself. That's so crazy. I have an email from them. Yeah, so she was like, oh no, I bought these clothes to do the review. She's black, she's Canadian. So I was just like, okay, maybe they haven't gotten to Canada yet. I haven't been able to ask. I haven't seen any of my like white friends on YouTube do hauls for this particular company, so I can't ask them. I feel like we need to look for a solution because I don't think it's fair for people on YouTube. And you know, I don't like to be the one to complain about stuff like this, but it's really fucked up. You really want to think like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what are these people, why are these people getting paid more than me? And like, we really don't have a voice. If I complain about it now, who's going to hear it? Who's going to see it? How many white people follow me that are going to actually do something about it? And that's my issue with a lot of white people, is that they see the issues, but they don't do anything about it. And they expect us to think that they're not racist. You're like, what are we going to do about it? Are you going to join our team? Are you going to try and help us to fix it? Because if you can't, and if you won't, if you're not willing to, then yeah, I consider you one of the racists. And that's part of the reason why I feel like I'm becoming very standoffish towards white people, because they don't have anything good for us. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I don't have any issues with you guys. Like, I'm always nice to black people. It's like, well, what are you doing about it? Brittany Lee made a video and she said that she wanted to do like some type of company. She wanted to start up a company that could help people get the amount of money that they need to get for their videos, like not to sell themselves so low. And I was thinking the same exact thing, but what I wanted to do was like make it a company where if any brand wants to market towards our crowd, because that's what they want. They want to market towards our crowd, but they don't want to pay to market towards us. We don't really care about you guys. We need you guys to buy our stuff, but we don't want to pay you guys to buy our stuff. Like, can you buy it though? Like, you know, that's pretty much what they're doing. Pretty simple. She said she wanted to start a management company or something like that. But I have the deets, okay? You guys know me and my brain, the way my brain works. I already figured it. When she was talking about it, I was just like, first of all, that's not the type of, I was like, that's not the type of company that you need to build. The type of company that you need to build is a company that's going to have set prices, or that's going to be pretty much the management company for all the black people. So that way, all the black YouTubers are getting paid what they need to get paid. It doesn't matter if you have 20 subscribers or if you have 575 million subscribers, okay? You need to get paid what you're worth. And the only way that they can reach our market is through us. And the reason why they're able to take advantage of us is because we don't talk to each other. So if all of us are on the same platform, if we're all in the same group, how the hell are they gonna market to our people on YouTube without going through one head entity? Like, we're foreshadowing everybody. So we know this person is getting paid this much, this person is getting paid this much. They're getting paid how much they're supposed to get paid. And that's the only way you're going to be able to market to our company. A lot of people just like want their free shit. You know what I mean? They just want their free shit. They're just like, oh, free clothes, I want it. That's not what life is about. You still need to get paid. You still need to eat, especially if you want YouTube to be your main occupation. I was thinking about hitting up Brittany Lee and telling her, like, let's start it. You be the UK version, I'll be the US version. We can get all the people underneath one platform. And it's not like we're trying to take money from y'all. Like, you know what I mean? We're going to get the brand deals. We're going to give y'all the brand deals. And then, like, the percentage that's going to be taken off of the top is going to be really minor, really small, that you wouldn't even notice it type of thing. But at least you're going to get paid more than what you were being sold for before. You know what I mean? That's one of my only options, like either that or a company where we can get woke white YouTubers to pretty much post how much they're getting paid for their videos and their subscriber rate. Like, this is how much this company paid me for this. Or like a website where people pretty much post how much they got paid to promote for a certain thing. That's only accessible to like management companies. You know what I mean? So that would be awesome, to be quite honest with you. But I'll look more into it. I just wanted to tell you guys what YouTubers are going through, and you know, maybe y'all can help a little bit by like not skipping the ad. If it's like 15 to 20 seconds, like just watch it. You know, if we have anything for sale, or if they have any promos. I don't do a lot of promo codes in my description box and stuff like that. I don't do a lot of ads in general because I don't like to feel played, and I've been feeling played ever since I've been on YouTube. It's just gotten much worse now because I see the type of money that they're giving these other people and they can't give it to us. And so now I'm just like, look, if I don't take this little just chip change, I'm never gonna get paid. You know what I mean? I just want to talk to you guys about that, kind of give you guys some insight on the YouTube monetization world. It's not as great and it's not as bubbly as you guys think it is. A lot of people be like, oh, you a YouTuber, you make money. Like, bitch, my money does not come from YouTube. Bitch, my money does not come from YouTube. My money comes from these damn wigs that I be selling, okay? Because if YouTube was paying me enough, why would I be selling wigs still? Why would I be living in an apartment in Las Vegas? Like, bitch, wouldn't I be in a skyrise in LA somewhere? Like, come on. Support your black YouTubers. Like, even if you're not black or anything, you should just see what we're going through and sympathize, because it's really fucked up. It's really not fair. Uneven. It's really uneven. Like, how can you pay that company that I was telling you about? One of their things that they're selling is $500, right? To sell one. Why the fuck would I only get $100 when I have at least 7,000 people watching? At least 7,000 people watching my videos. Why would I only get $100? If 2 people buy these things from you guys, you've made $1,000. You know what I mean? Why would I only get $100 out of that? Like, but I mean, whatevs. Out of a $1,900 profit, that's if. You're probably gonna get way more than that. But out of a $1,900 profit, you gonna give me $100. It's like, how about you just, like, with shit like that, it's like, just put me on a commission basis. Let me get 20% of every sale. And I hate commission, but I'm down for it when it comes to shit like that. Like, that's trifling. Go to my social medias, check me out, Snapchat, Instagram, and that's it. All the other ones, I don't really be on there like that, so you know what I'm saying. I love you guys. Make sure you go out and do wonderful things in the world, and make sure no drama comes from anybody but me, because I'm your baby mama. I love you. Now give me a kiss. Bye.
If you call a woman, African woman, no go green. She go say, I be lady yo.